Welcome back to Las Vegas. It's always nice to meet a hero and a star. David Copperfield, how are you?
I'm doing great. Nice to meet you.
Now, what's wrong with me? I've been asking for you for 10 years and you've always said, no, I'm too busy.
I did. Me personally, I wasn't on the room at that time. I think you're talking about an imposter. I'm happy to be here with you.
Congratulations on this show. It is spectacular and amazing and breathtaking. You have mastered magic, haven't you?
I do magic pretty good. I try to add more to it than just that. I try to add stories to it and a lot of comedy and a lot of fun. I was watching you in the audience tonight, so you were a great audience. By the way, you and your lady were a great audience. I appreciate the smiles and the little applause now and then, so I appreciate it.
It's hard not to, though, when you do the things you do. And what is brilliant, we get so close up, and it would be easy to see if things went wrong. How nervous are you on a scale of 1 to 10 through the show?
About 12. Always nervous. Things do go wrong. You know, we've had some accidents over the years. We just recently had a very bad accident with that big fan illusion at the end of the show. One of my favorite guys got pulled into the fan. He got very badly hurt, and it was in quite a bit of press. He's doing very good now, but for a while it was kind of touch and go. But we really appreciate the fact that things do go wrong, and when you think everything's all set and everything's going to work out perfectly to plan, they don't. So you have to have a lot of respect for what you're doing and be very careful and think things through very thoroughly.
I think it's fair to say you're the first and last megastar of magic, really, aren't you? Since Houdini, there's been nobody as famous or as well respected as you. Why do you think you've shone above the rest?
First of all, I think I should have done 10 interviews with you before this, because you rock my world. No, there's lots of very talented magicians out there. I've had a bit of luck, and I've changed and developed myself over the years to kind of maintain kind of longevity and try to reinvent what I do all the time. So I think that's one of my best things, is to kind of stay vital and stay kind of current. And I just love what I do.
I think the reason I loved you as a kid, and I always was a big fan of the people like Paul Daniels, who's much mocked in Britain, but he's a brilliant technical magician. You're best known for the huge tricks like making the Statue of Liberty disappear. That's what captured the world, really, wasn't it? The fact that you were so bold.
Doing the big thing, surprisingly enough, got a lot of attention. You know, before that I was doing story kind of magic and Broadway kind of theme magic, which was very unique. But it's funny that, you know, when you do something very big, and the airplane vanishing and the Statue of Liberty and all those kind of things, those were all things that caught people's attention. And kind of staked out kind of a territory for me for a while. And since then I've done many different things. So we have a lot of fun.
Also, the other thing about you is your mystique. You always come across as a bit peculiar. Was that always deliberate?
I'm still peculiar. I was born peculiar. But I think, I wear it proudly.
We get to find out about your family, and I was listening to the show today and hearing how they weren't all supportive in the beginning, were they?
Like most parents, they want their sons to be, and their daughters to be doctors and lawyers and get a real job, For me, it was about, finding a way to be special, and magic was my way in the very beginning, and it came very easy to me, so I just kept doing it.
When did you find out that this could be a career and could one day get you your own island?
I'm still trying to figure it out right now. I'm still trying to get it right. Every day I'm just trying to get it right. And the island is great. Thanks for mentioning it. It's the islandsofcopperfieldbay.com. So check it out, and we'll see you there.
What's the chance of me getting a room?
Anytime. You're there.
I think we've all seen most of the tricks now. What it is a case of is you turning it into something new and bigger and better, and your finale to the show, which I'm not going to give away because people should come here to MGM or when you're on tour and see it. It is just spectacular, but must cost a fortune.
You know something? I try to make the show big and spectacular. A lot of the show is just intimate magic, close-up magic, kind of unplugged things too. So we balance between the big and spectacular with the small intimate things, the stories, the comedy, all that is part of it, just like you'd see in a movie. You can't have all chase scenes in a movie. You have to have the love scenes, you have to have the important emotional scenes, and then you've got the big spectacular moments. So magic show is the same thing.
Is magic as popular as it was? Because when I was growing up, you were the hero of magic. There aren't as many magicians around as there were.
I don't know what's going to happen. I'm not sure. I think magic is as popular as it always has been. We have to transform and change. There's a whole brand of new shows that are appearing all the time in Las Vegas. So there's like 60 shows. When I was here in the very beginning, there's like 12 shows. So it's like there's lots of choices and lots of rooms to fill. So I think it's okay. It keeps you on your toes.
Can we talk about the hedonism of being you for a moment? It must have been fun in the 80s when you were at your peak and you were selling out 100,000-seater arenas and things like that. How did it feel when you were going through all that?
You know, I was at Earl's Court, spent time there, and sold out lots of shows there, and then at the Labatt's Apollo. Is that still there, Labatt's Apollo? You know, we still tour all around the world playing arenas. You know, when I'm here in Las Vegas, I kind of do a small, little intimate show, but I'll leave here in 2 days to go on tour. We'll play big 3,000-4,000 seat theaters all around, and so we still do all that kind of stuff. And you know, I think it's a matter of adapting what you're doing to the size audience that you're playing before. You know, we go to South America, we play arenas, and China, we play arenas, and all that kind of stuff. And in America, all through Mid-America, we do it. Here in Las Vegas, I kind of do kind of a unadvertised show. I don't have very much, you know, publicity. I kind of pull back, and people discover me here, and it's kind of a workshop for me.
I think it's a gem of the world, Las Vegas, and particularly this showroom. I saw Tom Jones here last year, and to see him with just 700 or so other people, I mean, he's doing 20, 30,000 in Britain, and the same with you. It's a thrill to see you so close up. Is it nice for you to see the audience? Because you play with them, and if they let you down, it can affect your show, can't it?
You know, I try to kind of adapt to it. If there's a lady in the front row who's not smiling, I do the whole show for that lady, and I kind of work on her the whole show. Luckily, this last show, everybody was smiling, so I'm okay.
Are you a bit like me? You can have 15 people clapping. The one person who isn't, you focus on, and that ruins the whole show.
Exactly. You know the feeling.
Are you still in love with doing the show? Because I see a lot of people who've been here a while who seem tired and lackluster. It must be hard to give it 100%.
Sometimes it is, you know, honestly. You know, we do 15 shows a week. You know, most shows are doing 5 and 6 shows a week. We do 15 shows a week because of the size of the theater. So, you know, but mostly I really get the energy from the audience. I really, you know, if people are really into you, it lifts you. It does, you know, just like anything.
I don't normally ask personal questions, but you and the duck. Tell me about the duck.
We've had a relationship. We're both gay, but don't tell anybody.
I mean, you do a thing where you get a duck to appear on stage, and then you make it disappear, reappear, disappear, and reappear again, and it's so smart.
Thank you. Yeah, he asked about you, by the way.
Did he?
He was checking you out during the show.
Is there any chance I could get an autograph?
You can get probably a web print.
David Copperfield, thank you very much for talking to me. You've had a tough couple of years, and I want to congratulate you on your humility, because I think the way you've got through what you've been through is tremendous, and the audience just love you. And thank you for talking to me. I really appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Nice job.